Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video on this channel, and today I'll be watching reaction to Davichi's comeback song, and this is Just Hug Me. This is actually an actual comeback from Davichi. It's not just an OST. And yeah, they teased this a few days ago. I have not seen the teaser though, but I just noticed that it came out now. I wasn't aware that it was today, and I'm gonna watch it now. You know, this one is called Just Hug Me. Let's get started with the reaction video. If you're new to the channel and you like what I do, make sure to subscribe. I have daily K-pop reactions on this channel. And on top of that, I also react to all of the, the comics, but also what you guys request me to in the comments, right? So make sure to leave some requests in the comment section. Also in the comment section is a playlist to my Davichi reactions, which are not that many yet, to be fair, but I have done a few, I think, one with Tiara for sure. And I like their voices, both of them, so much, man, wow. On top of my YouTube stuff, I also have a Patreon if you want to see even more content. Definitely optional because, you know, it's obviously monetarily, but you don't have to at all. You don't have to support me there. If you want to though, there's content stuff like last situations, album reviews, TV show, K-drama narrations, and much more. Link to that is in the description of the video or on my website, cultimote.com. Very easy to remember, right? Just my name and put it in the browser and type it in. Thank you so much to my patrons for April as well. Special shout out goes out to Fortejayatna, Milky Moji, Mio Siblins, and Eldritch. Thank you so much, guys. Alrighty, Davichi's Just Hug Me. Yeah, I really like Minkyung's voice, and Harry's voice is also amazing. But I think I really grew to Minkyung's voice. Let's see what happens though, if they even show us the member that is actually singing at the time in the video at the same time. I doubt it because they're a ballad group, and ballad groups usually have some acting in the music video, so let's see though. Here we go. I'm also not perfect with the faces, right? So I'm not 100% sure if I'm right figuring out who is who. I think this is Minkyung, but like the face here. Ooh, I love this voice right now. Wow. It's kind of husky and almost a little bit powerless, almost as if they're like hurting or something. But at the same time it's powerful in terms of vocals. So what I mean with this, I'm gonna go back and say that again because it was a little bit weird. What I mean by that is their voice feels a bit powerless, like almost as if they don't have as much energy right now, like physically, you know? But then the power of the voice, like how loud it is and how much force they put in, whoever is singing right now, is very strong. So it's like a powerful vocal, but powerless physical vocal, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. It just feels like they're like hurting right now while singing this. It's the vibe they're going for the song, I think. That's cute. So they're having like a relationship here, and they're cooking together and stuff. Hey, it's more him cooking and her watching, huh? Yeah, make me feel lonely, thank you. Wow, that's a nice meal. This might not even be one of the Davichi members here, actually. Might just be an actress. Just randomly dancing. Ooh, dude, that vibration is so, it's so effortless. Oh, is he not coming home? Oh no. We have a little bit of a problem in the relationship. The vocal, by the way. Oh no.
그냥 안아달란 말야 그냥 꽉 안고서 다른 상황이 우릴 다시 갈라놓아도 수많았던 걱정과 불안했던 내 삶에 너는 유일한 이유였다고.
It's so sad to see like a relationship break apart, man. This is a flashback out of this, right? To the good old times, I think. Or is it like, did they make up again? I don't know. No, I think it's a flashback. Just hug me. Oh, now they're hugging her. Is this how they met or something? I wonder. Dude, this is so cute. They're both so cute. I love her outfit, by the way, right now, like the jacket and stuff. Hey, they're hugging. I wonder if that's like them making up. I hope it is. I think it is, yeah. Oh, there's the actors. Okay. Jo Uri and Isihan. I might have heard Jo Uri before. Might have heard that name before, actually. Jo Uri. Okay. Oh, the Sense of the Sun. Okay. Is this like... Wait, what? Wait a minute. Give me a second. She's not the main... No, that was the song couple. Who is she again? Is she the second female lead? No. I don't even know who she is, man. But she was in The Sense of the Sun. Okay, that's the only one I've watched. Recognize some other names, but... Yeah, that was Davichi's comeback, Just Hug Me. That was a roller coaster of a music video, to be honest. That was from very, very wholesome to like and cute to well, I'm worried and they had problems in a relationship. It seemed like the guy was not coming home. She was getting jealous, or either jealous or probably worried that he is like cheating on her or something like that, or just not caring about her as much anymore. And then there's miscommunication. I'm pretty sure this happens so often in relationships that the two just don't communicate well. And yeah, then everything drifts apart because they're not talking about it. So definitely the bottom line for this one is, again, like, I don't think this is what they told us here in the song because they don't have subtitles. I also didn't understand what they were singing, but the bottom line for me is what I take away from the song as a message is, again, communication is key. And also meta communication is key. So if you can't communicate well, then please at least talk about how to communicate well in the future. So work on your communication if your communication is bad. So that's so important, man. And I once again got the message from this one. I knew about it already, of course, but whenever I see the topic being dealt with, I always remind myself to do that. Always, always. Not just in relationships, by the way. Well, not just in love relationships, but in all kinds of relationships. Just communicate well. And also, please, if your other partner or friend or whatnot is bad in communicating, or they don't know that it's important for you, tell them. Tell them it's important for you. Tell them, please, let us communicate more. Please, if we don't communicate well, then let's talk about why that is a thing. Why? Like, we understand each other so well, but at times when it comes to like problems, we can't communicate well. Why is that, you know? Please, let's talk about it. And if the other person is not coming at you doing that, and you want to maintain the relationship in any kind of way, then you have to go and be the first one to approach, even if you think you were not in wrong. It's a two-sided thing. It's a relationship between you two. So if you want to keep it up, always be on the lookout to, you know, communicate well. Even if the other person can't do it initially, you can learn it, you know? They can learn it. And you guys can learn together, basically. But yeah, that's my reaction to Davichi's comeback, Just Hug Me. It was pretty cool. I like that. I'm usually not a fan of like very classical and slow ballads, and this is a very much one of those. You know, it's also part of like a very drama-esque sounding song, so it definitely sounds like an OST to me. But hey, that's their music, that's what they do, and I enjoyed it. But I think I do prefer their songs from what I've heard so far, where they go more power belty. They had a few belting notes here for sure, but it was like the vocal track was a little bit more in the background. It was more like an OST, you know, whereas the instrumental is more in the foreground and also supports the visual of the song quite well. But the vocals are actually a little bit hidden in the instrumental. They're not as in the foreground as they could be in some other ballads where that's more the focus. And I think that's those types of ballad I enjoy a little bit more. But it always depends on my mood as well. It's just that these types of ballads I can't listen to all the time. Probably that's never gonna change for me, but who knows. Do let me know your opinion on the song and on the music video. On the story of it for sure as well. You know, what did you guys understand of it, and what did you guys take away from it as a message, and as a learning experience, I guess. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day and see you in the next one. Peace.